Hello Libra, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your bonus reading for the first half of May. I wanted to do something similar to a recent reading that I did called Mind, Body, and Soul. So for the focus messages this time around, that's what we're tapped into, the mind, the body, and the soul. When it comes to the person that you're focusing on for this reading, this could also reflect off of what you're thinking, feeling when it comes to these energies. So it is general as always, guys. It's not going to resonate with every single person. So please do take from this what makes sense for you, your situation, your relationship, and let the rest go. If you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that information is down below in the description box. And I will have a link to all of the card decks that are used here today, Libra. So let's get right into it. Let's tap into the mind and see what's going on there for this reading. This is the Twin Flame / Soulmate Unspoken Messages deck by Fire Witch Tarot. I actually combined volume 1 and 2, which is why it's so massive. So let's take a look and see when it comes to the mind. What is it that you're thinking, or what is it that your person is thinking? What's in their mind space? What's in your mind space at this time? All right, let's grab this one here. Manifesting through tantric pleasures. Do you see that? The energy from that. So this could certainly be what you're tapped into when it comes to the person you're focusing on. They could be on the same page as you, Libra. Very sexual, very fiery in energy there. Okay, so it's already tapped into the body, really. So what they're thinking might very well be tied into what comes through from here. So this is for the body connection, the physical connection, the intimacy between the two of you. Let's take a look at that. This is the Twin Flames Astral Intimacy Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. Okay. Guided to this one here. I want you to touch me in public. Very sexual in energy. So you and this person, Libra, if you've ever been intimate with this person, of course, they're still very much tapped into that vibe. If you haven't, this could be tied into fantasies that you're wanting to play out when it comes to this person, or their fantasies for you. Okay? So now let's see what the soul energies are for this reading. Angels and spirit guides for Libra for this bonus reading, for whoever needs it. Could be for cross watchers also, anybody else who's been guided to tune in. All right, I'm guided to this card here, if I could grab it. Whoa, desire, number 19, I can still taste you. So all three cards, very passionate, very sexual in energy. That's what's coming through. The mind, the body, and soul. Pretty intense. All right, so let's dig a little deeper into this connection here, Libra, and see what else is going on with the two of you. So let's start. I'm guided towards the Pining Rose Love Oracle by Calico Moon. We'll start with that. Angels and spirit guides for Libra for this bonus reading. The person that you're focused on for this reading here. Wow, they're very much still attracted to you sexually. And perhaps you are as well, which is why it's coming through here for your focus messages for your reading, Libra. So let's see what else. Oh, wow. We've got forbidden. Forbidden energy. So for some of you, and this isn't going to apply to everybody, we are starting off with this attraction that either you have or they have towards you. And it's a forbidden connection, so more than likely somebody's already in another relationship. Either you are, they are, or both of you. But there's this attraction, this undeniable attraction between you and this person. So what this is telling me here, if you're fantasizing about this person, Libra, you can't be with them because it's forbidden. We have sorrow right after that. So it definitely hurts you. It hurts them to not be able to be with you. But if it's forbidden, It's coming through as a relationship, perhaps, or even a connection that should not have ever crossed the line, or perhaps you're thinking about crossing boundaries here. It could go both ways, of course, but we have regrets followed by hurt. And then the next card is seduced. So there's more sexual energy coming through from that seduced card, okay? Again, whether reality or fantasy, it's reflected here, however way it applies to your situation. If you and this person obviously have never been intimate with one another, I just feel for some of you guys resonating with this, this is a fantasy of yours, is to be with this person sexually. And not that it's just all about sex, but I really feel that there's this pull that you feel towards this individual, and they feel it just as much with you. You guys want to actually be together. But, you know, somebody's going to get hurt here as a result of this forbidden energy. We have yes. Yes, they want to seduce you. Yes, they want to be with you. Yes, they want to manifest these tantric pleasures. Yes, they want to taste you. You know, they want to touch you in public, all of it. But they can't. That's what's coming through here. So instead, they're spying on you from a distance. You could also be spying on them if this is a mutual thing between the two of you, Libra. It's like two people that want each other so badly but unable to follow through with those desires in the 3D because someone's already taken, or you both are. Wow. So at this time, you might want to work on yourself. But this person might actually be, look at that, a true love. We have messages. We're going to grab a couple more here. We've got music. These cards are coming through in this order, Libra, for a reason. We have the soulmate card coming through. There might be particular songs that you hear that reminds you of this person. And it's not just about sex here. You actually love this person, Libra, and I feel they've fallen in love with you too, but because of that darn forbidden energy coming through here, there's this element of something that's just off limits. Yet you feel this intense connection with this person. But either they're not free to be with you, or you're not free to be with them, or you both truly aren't able to at this time. But you definitely want to reach out. Or they've certainly thought about it, or you both. Truly, it could go both ways, really. Wow, that's pretty intense stuff. Let's add to this with the Illumination deck by Lightworker Tarot and Oracle. Very specific storyline here, guys, you know, so if it's not resonating with you, don't try to make it fit, because it's very specific for those of you that do resonate with this type of situation. It's not going to apply to everyone. All right, for Libra, for this bonus reading, angels and spirit guides, we have unhealthy patterns. Damn. We've got making plans coming through here. Look at this. Missing you. You guys miss each other. And just the fact that this is coming through with forbidden energy, it is kind of creating that unhealthy pattern of interacting or wanting to be intimate with somebody that you know you can't have. But we do have making plans here. Regardless of that forbidden energy, that forbidden fruit, that off-limits type vibe, Libra, you might still want to reach out to this person. Because with this making plans, if it's not you making the plans, your person might be thinking about reaching out to you anyway because they miss you, you miss them, they want to be with you intimately, in person, face to face, being able to touch you, hold you, kiss you, make love to you, the whole 9 yards. We do have growth and expansion here, followed by loyalty. So in order for this situation to experience growth and expansion, I do ultimately feel we got to get rid of that. We got to get rid of the forbidden energy. So if you're unhappy in your relationship, if this person is unhappy in their relationship, you guys have to break free from that so that you can be free to be together, and we can get rid of this forbidden card right there. Because as long as it's coming through as a third party situation, infidelity, cheating, sneaking around, that does create these unhealthy patterns that are reflected there. And perhaps, Libra, ultimately what you're wanting is loyalty in your partnerships. And that's very difficult to do when something is forbidden, when something's off limits. So if you really want to be bringing forward that energy of loyalty towards this person, then you have to detach from a relationship that you're no longer invested in. And your person has to do the same. It really depends on who's attached here. For some of you, it could be both of you. Look at these next few cards. We've got moving, your next birthday, Libra. So something of significance could be coming in for you your next birthday, or you might be thinking about physically moving to another place by your next birthday. And then we've got this passionate romance coming in also. I'm not surprised to be seeing that. So part of this growth and expansion, again, could have something to do with the fact that you're actually moving physically, moving to a new place. Part of that could be with this person that you're focused on, getting it out of that forbidden zone so that you guys can perhaps move in together, finally be together, explore the dynamic of this passionate romance, which we already know right from the beginning. Very passionate, very fiery, very hot. Wow. Okay. Let's see what else needs to come through here. So, towards your birthday, something might be happening. Are you making plans towards this? That's the ultimate question here. Is this what you're wanting? And if you and your person are both thinking the same thing, then certainly this can happen, but we definitely need to deal with this whole forbidden energy that needs to be addressed. And it's interesting how it's falling right below self-love. You have to love yourself enough to detach from a situation where you're not feeling the love not only for yourself, but for the person that you're with. So we can remove this from the equation, and it'll just be two people that love each other, that want to be together. Plain and simple. Okay, so let's grab some tarot to add to this, Libra. This is the palette deck by Biadora of Eat, Read, Love. Angels and spirit guides for Libra for this bonus reading. For whoever needs it and whoever is resonating with this, what else do we need to know here? What else do we need to know? We have the Hangman. Okay, the Hangman is here, Libra, to offer you a new perspective in all this, to have you see things from a different light. The Hangman is water energy, so for some of you guys, you might be focused on a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is about surrendering. This is about suspension. It's about letting go. Letting go of this forbidden energy by letting go of a relationship that you want to get out of in order to truly be with the one you want to be with. That's what's coming through here. You have to make a decision. Somebody's got to make a decision so that this can be removed and not be a part of this situation. So the Hangman is here to let you know that you got to let go, you got to release what doesn't belong in your life any longer to make room for what it is that you want in your life. So transition, change, all being brought in by this Hangman, and transition needs to happen in order for the two of you to really be together. It's not impossible. It could definitely happen here. But there's some obstacles in your way of coming together here. But again, it's not impossible. We have the Five of Wands, which is fire. Already a lot of fire here. Passionate romance manifesting through tantric pleasures. Even the Seduced card has fire in it. There's a lot of heat when it comes to the two of you. That flame, that burning flame between the two of you, which is also reflected in the Yes card. And yeah, this is a soulmate connection right here that's coming through. So, going back to the Five of Wands, disagreements. Some of you could have had a disagreement, an argument with your partner, your person. And so it made this person look even more enticing because you're attracted to them. And not just sexually, there's actual love in your heart space for this person. And the Five of Wands too, it's competition. And it's a matter of fact here in this reading that there is competition. Someone else is a part of this equation here. More than likely a third party or even a fourth party if you're both attached to other people that you no longer want to be in. So we got to get rid of this competition for you guys to come together. We do have the Two of Swords here, which is your own energy, Libra. That is air energy. That could be for Aquarius and Gemini too. But this is a stalemate right here. So you might know what it is that you want to do, but if you're not taking any sort of action to actually get things moving, then that creates that stalemate energy. No movement for now. We have the Two of Wands. More fire. So the Two of Wands is, it's interesting because it's all about planning, making decisions. We already have making plans coming through here. So this card is very Two of Wands in energy. You've got something up your sleeve, perhaps, Libra, that you're thinking about when it comes to this connection. We have the Four of Swords. So Four of Swords is recuperation time. The Four of Swords is a resting period for you to kind of go in your neutral corners to think about things before you take action. Taking a break is what it's all about. We've got a lot of twos coming through here. We've got the Two of Coins now, which is the Two of Pentacles. Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Two of Coins. It's all about balance, but it's also somebody who might be juggling. We already know that that's going on here. Juggling more than one person. Juggling two people, juggling three people, four people, however it's reflected in your own situation. The juggling has to stop in order to put you guys back into balance. It's like this situation that's constantly out of balance because of outside interference. That's why it's forbidden. Because you might be investing your time and energy and even your heart space towards somebody that you technically can't have right now. But as I've mentioned, it's not impossible. There's work that needs to be done here to let go of connections that truly you don't want to be in anymore. Whoever is attached. And once that's done and we can actually get rid of this forbidden card from this reading, that's when the Sun comes out. That's the next card coming through right there, which is very happy. Very happy energy. The best tarot card in the deck. It's the most positive one. So the two of you can actually find happiness with one another. Because the future, with the Sun's energy blessing this connection, you guys might actually be quite content and happy in this relationship. But the way things are going right now, there are definitely changes that need to happen. Because the sun, it's unions. It could even be marriage for some of you. It's like, yes, the intimacy, the physical connection, that part of it, amazing. Chemistry, off the charts. But you also see this person, Libra, as a true love and a soulmate, somebody that you want to build a life with. It's not just all about sex here. It's way beyond that. They've captured your heart. You've captured theirs. And this ultimately is representing a true love relationship right here. Wow. So let's add to this with some romance angels. Let's see what else needs to come through here. Angels and spirit guides for Libra for this bonus reading. For whoever needs it for the first half of May. What else needs to come through here? What else? Yeah, we know there's a lot of passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Isn't it interesting how it's the verbiage here? It says to sing with joy, and we do have music that's coming through here also. Your person, Libra, might actually be a singer. They might enjoy singing. Somebody here is connected to music. It could be both of you. A songwriter, somebody who plays an instrument. I've even picked up off of somebody who might be a DJ here. Just something tied into music. Something that you might actually have in common. Now look at this next card. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Exactly. Because this person has to be an ex in order for this forbidden energy to be removed so that you guys can be open and free to just be together, because it gets rid of the third party. It gets rid of infidelity. You're both free to be together as long as those other attachments have been released. Whoever needs to release it. We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And again, getting rid of that gives you the opportunity to really be fully open with each other and uncover the next chapter, the next layer of who you are to each other. Because now you're free to allow your relationship to go to the next level. And for some of you, that next level could be marriage, building a life, moving in together. We do have the moving card represented here, and then it's right next to the card that says your next birthday, Libra. So you never know. September, October-ish. There's a lot that can happen between now and then. But they are the one for you, okay? This is why you're feeling so drawn to this person, regardless of the circumstances and how they came into your life or how you came into theirs. This is the one for you. They could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Wow. Okay, so I want to grab some dialogue messages here. So let's grab from the You Have My Heart, Soul, Lovers, and Separation deck. This is by Angelic Revelation 144. I use this quite a lot for the dialogue portion of my readings. It's very insightful. And I just find that the messages in each card are so on point. So take from these, of course, whichever one you're guided towards. So let's give you and your person, whoever it is you're focused on for this reading, the opportunity to speak here. What is it that you guys would want to say to each other? So let's get rid of the forbidden energy for a second and just give you guys the opportunity to speak and communicate whatever is in your heart space openly and freely through these messages here. So we'll grab a few, take which one you are guided towards for yourself and for your person. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra. Please bring it forward. I feel some more coming through. Okay. And let's grab this bottom of the deck here. What do we have? What do we have here? Okay. First one, Libra. Walking away from you was the hardest thing I have ever done in my life, and it's my biggest regret. We already have regrets that are coming through here. We do have a female figure in this photo, so it could be for some of you, my feminines, who have these regrets. And perhaps my feminine had to walk away from the masculine because she was taken. If that applies. Next card. Love and being loved is the most beautiful, crazy, unexpected, and magical feeling I have ever felt. Thank you for loving me the way that you do. I love you to infinity. They see forever with you, Libra, and perhaps you do too. This is coming through as a true love bond, a soulmate bond. Next message. When I miss you, I don't have to go far. I just have to look within my heart and soul, because that's where you are. And clearly, they're thinking about you. Clearly, they miss you. You miss them too. Next one. Not talking to you absolutely breaks my heart and soul into a billion shattered pieces. I want to reach out to you, but I can't find the right words, and I'm feeling so fragile right now. So, for those of you that resonate with that one, this person hates not being able to communicate with you. They want to be able to send you a text or call you. You know, we do have messages reflected right here. You might be doing the same thing. You know, you might pick up your phone and want to just reach out, but forbidden, you can't. Next message. I love the sound of your voice. I hear you speak with me telepathically and in dreams. I long to talk with you again. So there's this message that's coming through here very clearly that the two of you guys are unable to openly communicate right now, which is understandable considering the storyline that's presenting itself here. But you guys could certainly be communicating in the fifth dimension telepathically. Next one. I write you messages, then delete them because I just don't know what to say. I'm so sorry because I know that my silence is hurting you. I'm healing and trying to find my strength to be honest with you about how I truly feel. So maybe they just need a little bit more time, but they've definitely been wanting to reach out. And again, I'm feeling for some of my Libras resonating with this reading. You've done the same thing. You've come up with certain messages you wanted to say, and you might have already gotten ready to send your text or your email, whatever it is, or you've left them or wanted to leave them a voice message and just deleted it at the last minute. But give it some time, and eventually, if you guys can get rid of the barriers that are preventing you guys from coming together, then you'll both be free, truly, to just love one another, be together, move in together if that's what you want, build a life together, make love together, whatever, you know, it's all here. And the two of you can make this happen if you want. Certainly, you've got the energy of the sun coming through here. You can be together, you can build a life together, you could even get married to this person. But first, you got to love yourself enough to detach from any toxic connections or negative people that are in your life that you don't want to be investing your time or energy or even your heart with that person. If that applies to you, Libra, or it's your person that you're focused on for this reading that needs to let go and detach from a relationship that they're in that they no longer want to be in. So it's not impossible, but again, there's work that needs to be done here. Okay, so let's grab the overall energy for this connection. Libra, I'm going to grab 3 from here, take whichever one you're guided towards, as always. So angels and spirit guides for Libra for this bonus reading. What's the overall energy for your particular situation? Angels and spirit guides, what's our first message here? We have optimism and acceptance. Let's grab, okay, 1 flew, and I've got this one. Let me grab that one that flew off my desk. We have conflict. Yeah, that makes sense. So we've got optimism and acceptance. Let's start with that. Get into a place of acceptance and gratitude for all that is in your life. See the situation in a brand new light. Trust your path as it unfolds and let go into the moment. Think big and think positive to manifest the love and relationship you desire. Yep, absolutely. Based off of what has come through in this reading, some of you guys absolutely should take advantage of the energy and message from this card. And then we've got let go of expectations. A person you're meant to connect with may be different than who you've been holding on to or who you are expecting. Keep an open mind, detach from outcomes and expectations. This may pertain to releasing unhealthy expectations in a relationship. Now, for some of you guys, part of the issue here is that someone, as we already know, they're taken or you're both taken. And if somebody's unwilling to free themselves from that connection, then whoever is left on the other side of the fence has to let go of any sort of expectation towards the outcome of a reconciliation, because it takes 2 people to make that happen here. So take that if it applies. All right, the last one is conflict. There is conflict within a relationship that is causing emotional upset and tension. Some things may have been said from a negative place. Someone may be lying to you or lying to themselves. This may pertain to internal or mental conflict about a choice or situation. And I feel part of these conflicts, of course, for some of you, is that just knowing that there are choices that need to be made here to detach from relationships that are done. But for whatever reason, either you're holding on to it or they're holding on to it and unable to take action to release themselves, or that's something you're struggling with, Libra. And so there's this internal conflict and that mental conflict that does arise because you're being pulled in 2 different directions. But clearly from this card, it's time to detach from an ex or turn them into an ex so that you can be ultimately with the one that you want to be with. Okay, very specific storyline coming through here today, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and add some Lover's Oracle to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Libra for this bonus reading. What else do we know or need to know when it comes to this connection here? Yeah. Bottom of the deck, I'm guided to that one too. Okay, so this came through first. Sexual union, we already know about that part because that part is amazing. Chemistry, very fiery, very passionate. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And what I'm feeling from this is that when you are making love to this person, when you're being intimate with this person, for those of you that resonate with that, of course, you just feel like you complete each other. There is that true bliss that you experience with this person because you love them. So you're not only enjoying the physical connection by expressing your love in that way, but in your heart space, the love is very real. We have balance, which is so needed here. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And With the Two of Coins right here, it's out of balance. There's the need for balance, but it's out of balance. And in order to regain the balance here, Libra, you have to put yourself in a situation where the other person can offer balance to the relationship and your life. And whoever is in a situation where they don't want to be, they're already putting themselves out of balance by being there. So whoever's attached in a situation where truly they don't belong, they don't want to be there anymore, it's time. It's time to release that person. And lastly, look at this. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. So even though for some of you this might look like an impossible situation, that it's never going to happen, you might just get a miracle here, Libra. So turn it over to the universe. You never know what might transpire here to make this dream of yours come true. To be with the one that you want to be with. To be with the one that you love. Amazing. So I wanted to grab some additional insight from the Journey of Love, even though that was one of the card decks that I used in the beginning. I wanted to grab some additional insight from it for this reading. So Libra, let's see what else is a part of this Journey of Love for you for this bonus reading. Angels and spirit guides, what else, please? Please bring forward an additional message for Libra. We have denial, number 36. I keep telling myself it's not over. Wow. So this could, of course, apply to those of you that want it to be over, and you might be dealing with a partner, a person that's just not getting the memo. You might be dealing with somebody here, Libra, that's attached. They've already told their person it's over, but maybe their person isn't getting the understanding that they want it to end. You know, I keep telling myself it's not over, but it is. It's time to release that person. It's time to release the connection, especially if you're no longer invested in it. The next card, look at this. I can hear you. That telepathic communication. You guys are definitely communicating in the fifth dimension here. Next card. Thank you for being you, my light in the darkness. Illuminate. And I'm not surprised to be seeing that here, Libra, because you've got the illumination coming from the sun already. The sun is actually blessing this connection between the two of you. You represent that sun. You represent that light. Especially if they are unhappy in an existing relationship, you represent that light. And here's that light, that flame. Amazing. All right, guys, let's close this out with some healing messages, as I often do. Let's go ahead and grab some insight from this deck. Angels and spirit guides for Libra. For this bonus reading, let's wrap it up. Some final thoughts, healing messages for you. So this isn't the easiest situation that's coming forward here, guys. There's some challenges here, but you can overcome it as long as you guys are wanting the same thing and can manage to get rid of the third party or forbidden element to all this. Then you guys can work through this. This is a true love, soulmate energy and bond, and it's coming through from the romance angels. This could be the one for you. So there's a reason why you feel so drawn to them, not only physically, but in your heart too. We have playfulness coming through here. So when you guys are together, I feel you really just enjoy each other's company. Very playful energy between the two of you. We have new beginnings coming in. So a fresh start for you and this person. Libra, look at this next card. Here we are again, a second reference to soulmate, and the last card is blessings. Unbelievable. So a new beginning for you and your soulmate will eventually come. That's something to look forward to. So this is an indication here to me that there's a possibility that we can remove that from the situation so that you guys can just be free to be together. There are blessings that are coming in for this relationship between you and your person, Libra. Okay, so it's no accident that we've got two soulmate cards coming through here. A new beginning, blessings. Okay, so if it's not here yet, it will be. So just hang in there and wait for it, and just believe and claim what's yours will be yours. All right, guys, so that's it for now. Thank you so much for being here, for tuning in. Very specific messages coming through here. And if this wasn't your situation, it just wasn't your reading this time around, guys, hopefully I'll be able to tap into your situation next time. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, all of that info is down below in the description box. And I'll be back real soon, guys, with more readings for you. Thank you so much. See you next time.